we've talked quite a bit on this program about the challenge. The challenge is that in the physical world, models need to be multimodal. But I think let's start by defining the problem, generalization. That might be a newer term. Yeah. What are you getting at there?
Thanks for having me, first of all. Currently, pretty much all robots are trained by showing a few examples of specific tasks. So the entire field basically trains one task at a time.
Right.
If you compare that to the world of language models where, you train a large model and then it's able to handle a wide variety of tasks, unseen problems as well. So that is an example of generalization. And in robotics, we have this critical gap where, we are just stuck in the valley of specific tasks. In order for robotics to be impactful in the world and for us to be able to just talk to them and ask them hey, okay, do this, then when you're done with that, go take care of that thing.
And it may be a new scenario being presented to them for the first time.
For the first time. So generalization is this problem of how do we allow robots to solve generally any task?
Even in a world where you have access to a lot of synthetic or virtual data, having a grounding in physics, the real physics of the world, is a principal challenge. So why is it that having an open science physical AI lab is a solution? It sounds somewhat abstract, with respect.
Right. So, there's two aspects to this. One, that it is open. And the second is the work that we are specifically doing to solve
Open being open source, you mean?
Open being open science, open source, both of those aspects. So, first of all, what the solution actually looks like from our perspective. Currently, the best solution is brute forcing this approach, which is gather data on every single task you can imagine in combination of tasks. Everything humans do, from picking up cups to digging mines, all of these things, and gather data one piece at a time. That's a practically impossible solution. On the other hand, the teams at Luma, the work we have been doing for the past 4 years is in building out these general systems out of multimodal data, internet-scale multimodal data, and extracting signals from that allows control, that allows simulation of reality, and that allows physical control. So this lab's job is to leverage that skill into physical AI. And the second aspect of that this is open, and I think we would not be doing it any other way. And I think this is really, really significant. So if you think about what physical AI would mean for the world, it will be everywhere. It will be in our houses. They will be these systems, robots will be manufacturing everything we depend upon, everything we eat. They will be in our hospitals. They will be in scientific labs. They will be on our streets.
Right.
It's completely untenable that one or two people control this entire stack. So we want to live in a world, and we want to effect a world where a small group of people can, take these technologies and build them into productive systems. And that's why it is an open initiative.
This seems like more of a philosophical push of yours, the idea that we shouldn't have so much control. It's almost akin to the encyclical by the Pope. But Meta at one point was pushing open source, and then it moved away from that, just the sheer amount of money that needs to be made. How are you going to fund this? How do you commit to open science when everyone's so worried about China and geopolitical tensions?
Right. I think, first of all, it has to be philosophical because it is not just a tool. This is going to be technology. AI already is immensely impactful in our world beyond what anybody imagined even 2 years ago. Physical AI will be deployed even faster because of the economic impact it's going to have. So a philosophical stance is absolutely necessary. But you're absolutely right, funding these systems. So what we believe, actually, is that this level of control over means of production is actually not a tenable economic situation anyway. Nations would not be happy with one or two companies outside their borders controlling their means of production. So we believe, actually, this is not just a philosophical stance. This is an economically sound stance. And building an ecosystem where, chip partners, the model brain providers like Luma, and deployment partners work together to build these out into systems of productive work is the right economic path. And currently, intelligence, especially LLMs, are going on the wrong path here.
We've got 30 seconds. But you've raised 900 million Series C. We're just seeing the output that Luma creates. But why are you the right person when you've got World Labs, for example, with Fei Fei Li?
I think just like LLMs were not, or language models were not solved by linguists, we believe to solve physical AI, you need the systems of large-scale multimodal data infrastructure. This is what Luma does. This is our bread and butter, and we have produced some of the best models in this space on 3D, on images, on video, taking raw internet data. This skill is, I think, what is essential to solving this problem, and that's why we think we are one of the best suited companies in the world to solve it.